Now, the golden rule to think about is the legs are going to follow what the arms do. So if I'm really reaching with my arms, even when I'm walking, you can see I instinctively, automatically want to step farther out in front of my body. And the same thing happens when we're running. If I'm running, if I bring this up to running, kind of a running speed here, if I really reach out, it's much easier for me to just kick my leg out and essentially overstride, which can make your cadence slower. You get a lot more, we tend to have more ground reaction force, increases loading rate, lots of things that increase the risk of injuries when we're running. So instead of having this kind of long-reaching arms, I want you to think about, keep your arms a little tighter. It might not be the best cue, but I think tight arms and focus on getting the arm behind you. You can see how this looks different than this guy here. Or if I get my elbow behind me, I focus on this behind me motion, I tend to get a little bit more of this good push-off position, which is like I'm pulling a bow all the way back versus pulling it halfway back, or trying to push this way, which doesn't work out very well. So when we're running, our arms can really influence really what our legs are doing. You can see it here too. If I slow my arms down, my cadence slows up too. If I speed my arms up, my cadence increases. So number one is try not to reach as far out in front, and really focus on, number two is focus on tight arms, focus on the back end. It's one easy way we can improve running form. And I'm going to speed this up and give you guys a little bit more of just an example of what it looks like once I hit these faster paces. So I'll slow it down for you. I'll try and do how I used to run, especially in high school. Arms going farther out in front. If I tighten this up, you see how I start to adopt this running pattern that is much more efficient. Cadence goes up. I get good hip extension because my arms are going behind me. I go a little faster. If I mess it up again, right? Switch it up again. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, main points here are, we want to keep our arms tight. Right? I'm not tight like this. I'm just, instead of being long and out front here, keep them tight here, a little more of that elbow bend, and focus on, don't let them push out in front. There actually is a device you can wear. I'll show you just with a band here. We can get a band, wrap it around, kind of have it like this. I would choke up on it. You can actually run. I'll show you. Might as well show you guys this. You can actually run with the band, and it'll help cue you not to reach out as far because you got that tension and that resistance on it. Feels weird, but it actually works. So if you're having problems trying to really feel it, you grab yourself a band, you give that a shot. You don't have to, but just something you can work on to make some easy changes to your running form.